Hello Wistow, it's Miss Tansley here. I'm going to read for you your next Advent calendar story, which is The Jolly Christmas Postman by Janet and Alan Alberg. Once upon a Christmas Eve, just after it had snowed, the jolly postman, him again, came down the jolly road, and in the bag upon his back, an interesting load. First stop, Four Bears Cottage. To Baby Bear, Four Bears Cottage, the woods. A Christmas card for Baby Bear, a bear who's shy, a mummy up a ladder, a postman with a pie, a postman on his bike again. Ta-ta, take care, bye-bye. The jolly postman cycles on. He sees three fiddlers playing, the fast eloping dish and spoon, the mighty beanstalk swaying, the seven dwarfs upon the hill, the jolly snowmen sleighing. And by, second stop, he comes to Red Riding Hood's house, Miss R. Hood, the playhouse, garden path, diddle dumpling. A jolly game, a lucky girl, but see what's written here. From Mr. Wolf, he's got a nerve, a Merry Christmas, dear. The postman can't think what to say and sips his ginger beer and eats his pie and waves bye-bye. The postman gets back on his bike and rides another mile, a crooked mile in actual fact, it takes him quite a while. He never finds the sixpence though, or comes to that the stile. And besides, the crooked man has it. Next stop, the hospital, Mr. H. Dumpty, Wincy Ward, Cock Robin Memorial Hospital. Humpty Dumpty smiles and blinks. A jigsaw for me, what fun, he thinks. From all the king's horses and all the king's men, how nice! And then he falls out of bed and gets cracked again, i.e. twice. Never mind, in comes the doctor, Foster, in comes the nurse, in comes the lady with the alligator purse, and they mend him. The jolly postman waves bye-bye, he still has far to go. The sun has vanished from the sky, the clouds are hanging low. He feels a kiss upon his cheek, the first fresh flakes of snow, and comes, number 4, to a small tin door. The Gingerbread Boy, McVitie House, Little Toe Lane, Toy Town. A book in a book, says the Gingerbread Boy. What a simply delicious surprise. But if only he knew, he's in one too, that really would open his eyes. Then a bucket of tea for the postman and 24 mince pies. Off through the snow the postman rides, with more than a meal in his insides. He's all shook up and all of a quiver, and it's not just the cold that makes him shiver. There's a letter he'd rather not deliver to you-know-who, Mr. Wolf, the Den. But all's well and all's merry, the wolf's just wolfing pies and sherry, and playing games in his cosy den. What's the time, Mr. Wolf, with the 3 little pigs and the little red hen? After all, it is Christmas. But now it's really snowing, and the winter wind is blowing, and the daylight it is going, so the jolly postman, jolly cold, has just no way of knowing where he is. He stops beside a wall of ice, he spies a crack of light, he finds a little golden door and disappears from sight, along a tunnel dark and cool, to a workshop warm and bright. A cup of tea with Santa, and Mrs. Santa too. Got any children's letters? The postman smiles. A few. Well, fancy that, says Santa. Now, we've got one for you, for our good old pal, the postman. Take a peep. A peep show for a postman. The postman peeps inside. A postman's round completed. It's time to take a ride. But how to make the journey? The drifts are deep and wide. To avoid the snow, ho, 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 PTO. A jolly postman, warm and snug, a postman's dog upon the rug, a clock that's chiming in the hall, a Merry Christmas, one and all. The end. Merry Christmas, everybody.